What's up, guys? Mason the Brock Henderson here, and I apologize that this has taken so long. I had a very busy week, and then on top of that, the internet was having some issues at my house, so I couldn't watch the shows that I missed online, and then stuff came up. I did manage to watch the Chelsea games, of course. You saw those reviews pop up, but now I'm house sitting for somebody. Don't really have a whole lot to do here. Some low maintenance animals I have to deal with. So I thought now's a good time to sit down and watch the shows, get caught up. So first off, Timeless, Season 1, Episode 10, The Capture of Benedict Arnold. And I'm going to be honest, I really didn't see this coming so soon. And of course, I say so soon, I don't really know how many episodes are going to be in the first season. This is the 10th episode, so this could be, if they're deciding to do like 13 episodes in the first season, this could be close to the end. Of course, they're deciding to go normal length for a show. This may be like the mid-season finale. I don't know if there's going to be an episode this week or not. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, a lot of good stuff going on. We figure out a lot more. After the end of the last episode, Flynn got that letter and he started reading them, like, what's on it? Well, we learned that it's actually a letter from Benedict Arnold saying that he met with Rittenhouse. And so, of course, they're thinking, okay, so we actually get to find out where this group started. And as it turns out, it actually was a guy named Rittenhouse. And so they managed to catch up to Benedict Arnold, capture him for George Washington. They're working with Flynn now. So it kind of brings a different element to the show, because we kind of knew that this is where it was going. It was going to get to a point where they realized that Rittenhouse is a bigger threat than Flynn is. And even Flynn said, we're going to end up working together. So we knew this was coming. But the fact that the rest of the group, too, was like, yeah, let's do it. Rufus is just like, if this is to get rid of Rittenhouse, then sure. Wyatt, it takes some convincing, but Flynn finally tells him, I know who killed your wife, and that's enough to get Wyatt to join him. So it was very interesting to see the team working with him, and I don't know if this is going to continue, because, the way it ends is a bit, their relationship may be fractured again. But it was very interesting to see the team working with Flynn to take down Rittenhouse. And it does raise a lot of questions with what happened. After they capture Benedict Arnold, they ask him to take them to see Rittenhouse. So they go in there. Rittenhouse notices, he's obviously a very intelligent man. And I wondered how this was going to be handled, because I knew it wasn't going to be as easy as just, oh, we shoot you, you're dead, that's it. And it seems like he's very smart, like he's got some sort of plan involved, just in case somebody did try to take him out. It sounds like he has a backup plan. I don't know what it is yet, and I don't know if he actually does or not, or if he was just, bluffing at the end when he was talking to Flynn before he shot him. He was saying, even if I die, others will rise up and take my place. And it sounds like he does have some sort of plan if he did die. So we'll see where that goes, but you could tell. He figured out, just from looking at the reactions of Flynn and Wyatt and Lucy, he could figure out that they were there to kill him just by looking at him. I'm just like, okay, that's pretty interesting. And honestly, I was hoping that maybe he wouldn't die right away. Maybe he would get away at first, and then the next episode would be about them trying to track him down again, because he seems like he'd be an interesting character. I don't know. I like whenever there's a villain that is so bad, that is such a good, bad villain, that it's hard to take him down, because it's not just you walk into a room ready to kill them and you trick them. No, they've already figured you out. They've already figured out your plan and put a plan in place to stop your plan. So I wish we could have seen more of them, because I love villains like that, but as it turns out, Rufus manages to step in, save the day, and Flynn does shoot him down and kill him. So after that, we see that the son of Rittenhouse has fled. And of course, I'm thinking the same thing as Flynn. I'm like, okay, this son is probably going to have, he has the same mindset as his dad. So clearly, he's probably going to set up Rittenhouse even if his dad didn't. So Flynn's like, we gotta go kill him. So he catches up to him, and he's getting ready to kill him, and you could see he wants to, but he can't, because he had a son too. He knows, he can't bring himself to do it. And I figured they were going to do this, but then he finally brings up the nerve to do it, and then Lucy's blocking his way. And so now he's like trying to get Lucy out of the way. She's not moving, trying to convince him not to do it. And then ultimately he pushes her out of the way to realize that the son has already run away while Lucy was distracting him. So then he kidnaps Lucy, takes her on his time travel machine, and that's kind of where we leave off. So, I mean, it's a great setup for the rest of the season. It's a great episode overall. And on top of that, it raises some questions. Because, first of all, Rittenhouse is dead now. So, how does that affect the future? You know, like we saw the Homeland Security lady. She has her family, and she's talking to Lucy at first, and she wants to make sure that Lucy remembers her family. Just in case something, you know, the time travel stuff, just in case it affects that. She's seeing the fact that Lucy remembers her sister, but Lucy's mom doesn't remember Lucy's sister. So she doesn't want that to happen to her. So she's like, here, take this picture of my family, remember them for me. And that's kind of setting up for what if all of this changed something? You know, what if killing Rittenhouse, what if that changed something? What if this agent, I think her name's Denise, what if she's not even around anymore because of all of this stuff? And, you know, killing Rittenhouse was not the only thing that changed. I mean, in this timeline now, Flynn killed Lord Cornwallis, who is supposed to sign the peace treaty between America and France, or Britain and France. I should know my history better, but I hated history in high school. So he kills him, so that probably changed some stuff. On top of that, because Rittenhouse noticed that Lucy, Flynn, and Wyatt were there to kill him, he kills Benedict Arnold because he believes that Benedict led them there to kill him, which he did. So now Benedict Arnold died, which he didn't in history. So yeah, it's kind of a question of what all changed now. What was different, or what is different now in the present because of all of these changes? Because most of the time, whenever they travel back in time, little changes happen. You know, like whenever they went back to Bonnie and Clyde, like instead of Bonnie and Clyde dying on the road, now they're dying in the cabin. You know, so little changes like that are happening. This one, it's a big change. It's not just, oh, this still happened, but it just happened differently. You know, history is talking about it differently. This is like Lord Cornwallis died. He had a big effect on history. So what happened now that he's gone? You know, Rittenhouse obviously started this secret corrupt agency working in the shadows, and they had a lot of effect on American history. I mean, Lucy was reading her journal, and apparently she said they were behind a lot of stuff. You know, Trail of Tears. I can't remember some of the other things she talked about, but they clearly have a lot of effect on history. So what is killing them, or killing him, what does that affect if Rittenhouse doesn't come into being? What does that change about American history? So a lot of good questions, and hopefully they do answer it. Like I said, I'm not sure when the next episode is, but hopefully, you know, the next episode we start to get some of those answers. It's not going to be just glanced over. So we'll see what happens, but really enjoying the show right now. Good first season so far. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What did you like and dislike about this episode? Let me know. We can talk about and discuss all that good stuff. Leave a like and subscribe for future timeless reviews, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.